We were called to this home in Shreveport, Louisiana on Creswell Avenue, reported to have extreme haunting activity. This is a true story of this investigation. This is Real Paranormal Investigations, Part 2 of the Creswell Avenue in Shreveport. None of the evidence presented in this video have been altered, faked, or hoaxed.
Got some more sights.
I'm sorry. This up here, my sister-in-law and little brother used to live here, and my sister-in-law put a full-length mirror right here on the wall because this door kept opening and closing on its own, and so she wanted to see if she could see who kept opening and closing. She never could find who it was.
Interesting.
Yes. And this is my husband and mine's bedroom. And one night I was asleep on this side of the bed, and I felt the bed move, and I looked over on Victor's side thinking he'd gotten out of the bed, and he wasn't there. But there was a man's body, what looked like a man's body, standing beside the bed over on this side over here. And he was just standing here kind of like this. And it looked just like Victor standing here. So I got up out of the bed, or I sat up in the bed, and nobody was there. So I went and looked outside, and Victor's truck was gone. He was at work. So that's what happened to me in this room. And now this room behind me, used to be my little niece's bedroom when she first came home from the hospital. And this was Sarah's room. And about 2 weeks ago, today's October 26th, 2010, about 2 weeks ago I was up here vacuuming the floors, and I came in here and I just had this strong feeling that Sarah was in here, and she just kind of, I talked to her and she just kind of followed me around while I vacuumed. So that's what happened. That's the only thing that's gone on up here since I've been up here. There's been other things. I had an ex-sister-in-law that shot the door and leading into the kitchen. She shot a hole in the door because the door was swinging back and forth on its own one day. And my other brother's wife shot a hole in the couch, in their couch arm, the arm of their couch one day, because she heard something up here, and she was trying to cock the gun, and it went off and shot a hole in the couch. But that's what goes on around up here, is just little things like that.
This is the initial investigation of the upstairs area.
Okay, I got it on.
The EMF is going crazy right now.
Night shot, okay. Whereabouts?
Right here and
Are any lights on?
no.
David,
Crazy.
where are you?
Right here.
In the doorway. Alright, David, take a step backwards. Alright, go forward towards the bed.
There's something in the bathroom.
Okay, go forward. Let's find out how big this field is. Alright, go into the field, David. Alright. Go forward until it starts to die. Alright, come back.
It's right there. It's at the sink. Whatever it is, it's at the sink.
Okay. Now remember, we
in front of the mirror.
got old.
We found an area in the bathroom that had extreme high EMF levels. These high EMF levels, which if you watch the video, will mainly come from the floor, which has to do with the original wiring from the house when it was built back in 1940. Old wiring can give off very high EMF levels and can create what is called a fear cage. A fear cage is an area of extreme high EMF field that can cause skin irritation, skin rash, paranoia, hallucinations, and feelings that you are being watched. And this is a general fear cage situation.
About the same. About the same. All right, come back towards the door. It sounds like old wiring. Possible.
Okay.
Okay. All right. Let's move on. Now that sounds like wiring when you move it to the floor.
Okay.
Okay. Let's move on.
All right.
All right. Let's go towards Kimberly K. And it seems like. Well, hang on. Let me turn off this ceiling fan. And there's a TV on. Let me turn it off.
Now in this room, we have found that we got high EMF here, right here next to the china cabinet that you see on David's right-hand side. You will find that this high EMF will move from where David is standing up to 4 to 6 feet in front of David. It will move. It will actually move. And so, therefore, this is not due to old wiring. This had to do with a possible paranormal event.
To left and your right. Okay,
whenever you're using a EMF detector like this, it is always good to check to see the full dimensions of the EMF field. Forward, backwards, top, bottom, make a full box of it, get the full dimensions of it, and then see if that dimension moves at any time. After a while, come back, leave it, come back to it, see if it's in the same location, and see if it still has the same dimensions to it.
This is between the kitchen and the restroom, and actually it's centered.
Hit your side button, because it went to the... Okay.
This is between the kitchen, centered between the kitchen, the living room, and the bathroom. And we do have a freestanding...
6 feet into the room.
We do have a freestanding
EMF.
electromagnetic field here. So...
6 feet after you walk into the room from the stairs. And it's moving, isn't it?
I believe so, because...
As you notice, this EMF field just moved.
Good Lord. David, walk back into that room there with the... It's quiet in the den, upstairs
it's quiet
den.
as a mouse on the EMF meter.
I see you've moved directions in here. Moved over by a step. Yep.
Moved over about 3 feet.
As you notice, there is a change in the sound of the EMF meter. It is not as strong as it was just a few minutes ago.
Yeah, David was right close to that.
Mm-hmm.
And it's not as powerful anymore. Go back towards... I know by the sound of it.
It's right here. It's like...
I know, but it's moved. It's moved back about 3 feet. But it's not as powerful anymore.
And still freestanding.
Mm-hmm. Ah, it's got a little bit stronger now.
Yeah, it's up there.
What is your name?
The EMF meter just picked up because it resets after so many minutes and you have to press the reset button. This is the end of part 2 of the Creswell Investigation. This is a production of Real Paranormal Investigations. This is Real Paranormal Investigations. How to schedule your own paranormal investigation. To have your own Real Paranormal Investigation done, contact John T. Billingsley at 12,001 Mansfield Road in Keithville, Louisiana. That's 71047. Cell phone number 318-518-0070. And there is never any charge to you for a paranormal investigation.